again.
I sure love grappling.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Terrico's
boy.
speciality.
I just sure
Grappling.
love
Grappling.
I'm just a little old man. What can I say?
A little old boy.
You're saying that in a sarcastic tone. Yabo's saying that in a like the same way the fucking bug guy in Rick and Morty says, "Oh boy, I just love killing."
Uh, Corum, I need you to make a grapple check. Actually, sorry. First, it needs to make an attack roll because you're not grappled yet.
I am not grappled yet.
Yet.
Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been grappled more in
Wait,
this
I thought he
campaign
was
than the
grabbing-
entire rest of my D&D.
I thought he was
Career.
grabbing onto Yabo, though.
There's two of them, Trina.
Yeah, Terrico's over there. Where's the other one?
Right next to you.
Yeah, that
Are you
one was
facing the
grabbing
wrong
onto
direction?
Yabo, wasn't it?
It has
Yeah, that's why
it
I
has
had-
4 grabbers.
Oh, it has 4 grabbers. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll grapple with it.
She just assumed it had 2 grabbers, like a normal person shaped thing.
Do I have to do a grapple?
Yes, roll a grapple check.
Hey, Cameron, are we fighting? Oh, ow!
Oh no.
What just happened out there?
JJ died.
He got hit by the curse of charity. You do succeed
No, I
the
spilled
grapple
hot
check.
water on myself
Oh, buddy.
and the floor. Luckily, it's just a Zeusy land. It'll be fine.
Well, that doesn't make sense to the people not in our house. The things that we put on the floor to cover them up for Zeus. In this case, it's a moving blanket.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I guess I didn't realize
To
that
stop
they
the
didn't understand what a
the
Zeusy land was.
linking. That's kind of what I figured.
And
the
in
dog.
his old age,
Our
the
dog
Zeusy
Zeus.
slipping.
Yeah, that's fair too.
We used to make fun of my grandma for having all of her floors covered for her dog so he wouldn't slip, and here we are.
Anyway, you succeeded, Trina. It does not grapple you. You managed to rip yourself away. Oh no, actually, I wouldn't have tried to grab you anyway. Never mind. Disregard that. Disregard everything that just.
Are we
happened.
fighting the fucking Iron Maiden things from
Terrico, your turn.
Elden Ring right now?
That wouldn't you?
Okay, so yeah, last time I'd spent an action to see if I could turn them off like the other mechanical things. The answer was super no. And I can't.
Yeah, like I
grapple,
think
so
you.
what was it? I could make
I
like
think
an
you
escape
rolled
artist
good and
check?
still couldn't do it,
You
right?
can make an escape
Yeah.
artist check. Yes.
Yeah, I'd rolled decently and just determined that it was much too hard to do. I'm supposed to be good. Oh, I guess I'm not good at this one. I have a +1, but
You would think you would be.
right.
You do not succeed.
You're so little. You should be able to slide right out.
You're able to slip on out of there.
So that was my action, right? So I can't really do anything.
Yeah, that's your standard action.
All right.
You can scream.
I mean, I think I see Hector.
I'm
right? Like,
already
Hector
here
opened up the
trying and
door.
failing to help him.
Yeah, I.
Like,
They
he
know
doesn't
where I
need to draw
am. Erica
attention.
mostly was screaming because he was like, "Oh fuck, where did I go?" But now he knows that he's not that far away, so he's like, "Okay."
This is fine. I haven't tried to been like ingested yet.
Like,
So
you
I
know,
think
he's like grumbling, but like he
he's
was
not
mostly screaming
happy
before,
about
not because he
it.
was scared, but because he wanted to be found.
Got it.
Bud.
Erico's just going, Marco!
Pretty much. Or just. I've been studying you not this closely.
I think you told me
That's the
last
version
week
like
that
last
the
week.
situation is not such that I can just grab Terrico and yank, right?
If you get this, if you are pinned by an opponent, That's,
Oh, hold on. Sorry, you can continue like thinking, but am I grappling this or is this grappling me? Oh wait, never mind. We talked about this last time. It's we're grappling. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter who's to initiates, correct.
Okay.
I wonder what Charity's gonna do next turn.
I just had to talk it out.
You could try to grapple it. To join in, and you could, in theory, try to pin it.
So then would that make it release Terrico, or would it just make it not be able to go anywhere with him?
It would just make it so he can't go anywhere with him,
Oh,
basically.
sorry, I didn't mean to. I meant to turn.
And then if it wanted to do anything...
But I'm assuming I would be putting myself at risk of being grappled.
Well, you would be grappled, because when you are in a grapple, it doesn't matter who initiates.
I would be
it.
grappling.
Yes.
Right. I have 12 of my 19 hit points. Now is the part of the turn where I just look at my character sheet hoping that something comes to me.
These things are considered sapient. Interesting.
I mean, like, Hector's not bad at grappling, but this thing is built to grapple. I just don't know if I can... if that's a worthwhile endeavor. I can't think of anything else, though, so I guess that's just what I'm gonna do. I just roll a grapple check.
First you're gonna make a melee attack. Against its touch AC, which is only 11.
Okay. And I do that by pressing what?
Let me take a look at your
Here
character
I
sheet.
am. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's in combat, I think.
Yes. Okay. Now you will roll your grapple check. Not plus 60.
I know where that one is.
You do succeed in grappling.
All right. But that's my action, right?
Yes.
So I'm trying to remember exactly what this means. Is this... are we standing on, like, two sides of a doorway here? Or is this like a little alcove leading back to this doorway?
It's like a little alcove leading back to the doorway.
Okay.
Let me.
Are these things like on a rail, or do they have like
They have like
legs
tank
or
treads.
like wheels?
They dropped from the ceiling.
They dropped from the ceiling.
Yes, they have like tank treads.
Interesting.
And that they use to move.
Oh. Okay, they've got tanks.
Can I try to move this whole grapple situation just out into the room a little bit more?
Moving requires a standard action. So you can
Iron
master.
Maidens.
Which I've already
on
used.
tank
Yes.
treads with multiple grabbers.
Okay, I guess that's pretty much that. That's pretty much it then. I'm trying my best for you, Terrico.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
So can I like push it over?
I think you maybe tried that.
Did I try that?
I don't think you have.
I want to try to push it over.
Seems
Is
as good of a
Gorham part this
Yabo move as
grapple or
any.
no?
Defender gets a +4 bonus if he has more than 2 legs and is more stable than a standard humanoid. I would say this would be more stable than a standard humanoid. So yeah, well, first of all, you're grappled, so you will make a melee unarmed melee touch attack that provokes an attack as attack of opportunity.
Hold on, let me once again reread all of my shit.
And as you are grappling, you take a -4 penalty to your unarmed attack.
I do not provoke attack of opportunity when I make a touch attack to start a grapple. Sorry, never mind.
Oh, to start it, but you're already in it.
Yeah. Okay. So I am doing just a normal melee unarmed strike, basically, or
But
Yes.
-4.
But with minus
what is
four.
a touch attack?
That just affects the AC. That doesn't.
Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and click squeezing as for the -4.
That's fine. A 5 will not hit.
Fuck.
As you're kind of grappled with it, it's got you kind of locked in like a dog catch your arm away from it a bit. So you're trying to like get into a position where you can topple it and change its center of gravity, but it's just out of reach.
Like I'm a little kid and then some big kid and he's got his arm out with his head out, with his hand on my head.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Well, that's your action, and you can't move because you're grappled. So.
Yup.
Charity.
Charity?
Are they like electronic or magic?
Mechanical.
Well, they're not electronic.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because electronics require electricity.
Who
And
says they don't? Are they? Can I tell?
they're
Get the
mechanical.
roll spot check. They're mechanical.
Yes, the clockwork and similar to the animatronics you have encountered previously.
Do you think 2 gallons of water would fuck with shit? Or sorry, does Charity think 2 gallons of water would fuck with shit?
Let me take a look at Charity's sheet. I don't think she has knowledge engineering, does she?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, well, technically she has all knowledges, actually. So
Yeah. It's just not. I
she
don't
just
any
doesn't have
points in
skill
them.
points in it. Roll a d20 and add your int modifier.
All right. No.
Charity would be like, I could see it either way. She's like, on one hand, I don't want to like throw my watch in water.
I mean, certainly it's going to do long-term damage. It's going to rust it.
Exactly, like it'll rust it if I can like keep it wet for a while.
Well, I don't really have literally anything else to do, so I'm not within range. Never mind.
The Charity's not going to continue running through doors like she was last time.
Well, can I see Terrico's one?
I mean, can you? Yes.
I mean, I can see it. Yes, I'm just wondering. It's like kind of iffy.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you should be able to see Hector, if
You
nothing
can
else.
see it, but like for the purpose of targeting, it's corner to corner.
Yeah. Okay. I will summon 2 gallons of water above the head of the one that is holding Terrico.
Jared was gonna take a bath.
So,
Water
the thing and Derek and Hector are all about to get waterboarded to Charity.
I have to bring 1 point of context to this also, in this description here. This spell generates wholesome, drinkable water.
Oh, thank God.
Just like
Charity-
clean rainwater.
Charity grabs like 2 vials and mix like some substance together that she throws, and it shatters on top of its head and just starts spewing like way more water than you think would be possible.
Like a fire
Like a
hose.
fire hose
Yeah.
of wholesome water. Create an area as small as will actually contain liquid or an area 3 times as large. Up to 2 gallons of water a level. Hey, you're level 4 or level 2, right? So that's 4
Yeah.
gallons of water.
4 gallons of water.
It kind of it doesn't really react to it.
Darn.
Terrico kind of hears a couple of gears kind of catch a little bit briefly, but he's kind of slicked up and I guess slicked up and wet. It'd probably be easier for him to try to slip out
I
of
was
the
about to say, is
grip
there an
there.
element of lubrication?
Exactly.
Maybe. Well, I did what I could do. She gonna turn back towards the door. That's literally, I have light, guidance, and a heal.
I love the idea that Charity just comes over, dumps a bucket of water on Terrico, and then says, "My job here is done."
It's on brand.
Hector, dripping. But you didn't do anything.
Just kind of does the cape wave.
Whoosh, and she turns around.
Okay. Gorum.
So I'm not being grappled, so I could try to push him down, right?
Yes, it would still provoke an AOO though.
That's fine. Yeah. How do I try to push him down? Is that a grapple check? Is that a...
Let me send the... I'm putting together our own list of things here. I put grapple
Our
rules
grappling cheat sheet.
and trip in Discord. So first you will make a unarmed melee attack against your target.
Okay, which means I just roll a d20.
If you were to make a melee attack.
Okay. Because I don't think I have a...
An 18 will hit, but it will also connect with... As it's kind of turning to try to dodge and avoid the attack, it kind of slaps into your shoulder with kind of one of its grabby arms. And you take 4 points of damage.
Okay, I can deal with that.
So you now make a strength check opposed by the defender, strength or dexterity. That would be a
Oh shit.
d20 plus 3. And plus it's more stable than a normal standard humanoid, being on tank treads and such. And it succeeds. It does not trip.
Okay. Oh,
Dirty
but
motherfuckers.
that was its reaction, right? To
Yes.
do the AO, right? The
Yes.
opportunity of attack.
Yes.
So I can move out of this area without it getting me a second time because
Yes.
it already used its reaction. Okay. Well. Sorry, Yabo. Have fun. Gonna go over here.
Corum walks over and just sees Hector and Terrico and this robot just dripping wet, kind of stepping into the puddle.
What a scene this is.
Okay, so Hector and Terrico are both grappling it. I would like each of you to make a grapple check.
Do I actually have a full
Uh-oh.
360 view?
I'm more scared than a vampire reading.
I mean, you can turn your head.
This isn't
Yeah,
even the
that's
This
fine.
is the
And you both need to beat a 25.
I sure did not. Which I have to assume means that Terrico also is not going to.
break up. Let somebody else court you. Other tennis puns.
Girls same age.
Terrico.
Girls younger than
I guess you can't actually beat a 25, so there's no point in you even rolling. And it's just going to move. Quorum, you will
It's
get
going
an
to
AOL
push
if you have
all
your
of you.
if you have your sword out. You do not deal damage.
Nope.
Yabo, grapple check.
Grapple check. I don't remember how the fuck to do that. Hold on. Checks. Saves.
Attack.
Attack. Grapple. Roll.
You need to beat a 24. It is going to move you. 5, 10, 15.
That's bullshit, bro. I get a bonus, dog. I'm so good at grappling.
Well, not good enough, apparently. Oh, so wait, is his 1 point weaker than ours?
So Cam really read the grapple rules and was like, I'm going to design a whole campaign around this.
I mean, no. There's just a lot of grappling in 3.5.
Yeah, I've never grappled this much in my life.
Grappling in 3.5 is way better than it is in 5th.
Are you having a difficulty grappling this?
I am. I would say so.
The bugs grapple, the fucking robot armor grapples. Can we fight something that doesn't grapple?
Doesn't seem like
The
it.
zombies didn't grapple.
I guess the bone worms technically
The
didn't grapple,
crocodiles didn't grapple.
but that was one thing.
The plant probably wouldn't have grappled.
Thank
The
God.
crocodile could have definitely grappled.
Crocodile will probably be pretty good at grappling.
Trevor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try and wiggle my way out of it, but do I get any sort of bonus for the water?
Yeah, let's give you a +2 bonus for being lubed up thanks to charity.
Kinky. Nope.
You did not beat a 23. It's really not even just the bonus. This thing has just been rolling high. That was a 19.
Yeah, I mean, that was like my
18.
best roll in a
That was a
while with a
19.
12.
Its lowest roll has been a 4.
Oh wait, it only has a +4? I have a +4. Faster?
Oh, so this thing has just been supremely lucky.
Terika, you do kind of hear some mechanical imbalance from 4 gallons of water being sloshed on this thing's internals also.
It's got a full belly.
So I forget, does it have its grappling mechanism? Is it like a pincher? Is it like
It's like a pincher.
is there something I could wedge my sword into and try to pry it open or something?
Yeah, it's like a one of like an elderly like grabby arm kind of thing. It's got a
Okay.
It's kind of more like from the side view. It's kind of like 2 horizontals on one half, and then a center bar in the middle, so it can kind of pinch in and get the correct size it needs. As it's trying to grab,
To grapple beings such as Teriko.
Yes, being
Who
such
are
as
small.
Teriko or Yabo, who's quite large comparatively. So yeah, you could, in theory, shove something in there so it couldn't shut or the like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try to do that. My primary goal being to allow Teriko to escape.
Okay.
Because I figure once he's out, he might be able to figure out something to do.
Yeah. Something he can try to climb on the back and do something over a couple rounds, as opposed
I feel
to
like Teriko is the person most equipped to actually do something to this thing, and he is the one who has been most consistently grappled.
fair.
Oh, Trevor, have you seen
How are you going to try
Chaotic?
to rip Teriko out of this thing's mechanism? Because you
I
are
wanted to, like,
you are grabbing it, so you could just release your grapple if you wished. You have not been grabbed by it necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you started hugging.
Yeah, I
it.
mean, my thought was to kind of use my sword as like a crowbar.
Okay.
Like use the help action to like give me a bonus.
Aid another. Make an attack roll.
Just with my sword like regular?
Just like you would be making a normal attack roll, yes. If you get above a 10, Terrico will get a +2 bonus to his next skill check to escape. Okay. Yeah, so you kind of take your sword and try to wedge it in kind of the arm in such a way that you won't cut Terrico and kind of begin prying. And you kind of get some
I want to
leverage in
stress
there.
also, at this moment and going forward, that I'm not going to put such leverage on it that it would put my sword in danger.
Your sword is strong enough
I
where
would,
it
I would
wouldn't be
stop
in
and
danger.
give up before that point if I came to it.
Yeah, no, it's the metal is such that it's not like thick enough where it's going to worry about your sword breaking. It's more thick enough that a normal human wouldn't be able to like bend it without like the aid of so much.
I, Madison, have still not really been able to create a firm image of these things in my mind, which is throwing me off on that sort of thing. Like, I've...
Let's...
Babe.
No, I understand how it works. I don't know, like, how thick is it and that sort of thing, you know?
Oh, it says my turn. I was fucking.
What did you think it said?
I don't know, dude. You know, when you're like looking at like a card reader and it says card approved and you're staring at it, waiting for it to change.
No.
No, you don't do that? Oh, okay.
No, I stare at it beforehand with the intense social anxiety that I'm not going to take it out fast enough when it says approved.
I'm just gonna fucking beat the shit out of this thing.
As good a plan as any.
Not a very
I'm
good
not
plan.
gonna beat the shit out of this thing at all.
Okay. Yabo. GG. Charity.
All right. I'm gonna go through this door.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just
he
wasting my turn.
We all are.
11.
Dude.
Yo, hold up.
Dude.
Did you just like drag him into the? Oh shit.
Hey guys. Hi.
Where
Which one did you come
where
through?
did it sound like that was coming from?
This one.
That one? Okay.
Okay.
I just needed to... There we go. Cool. You have more movement.
I'm gonna go back through it.
Roll a d12.
11.
Well, you go into the door.
I dash and do it again.
And come back out the same door.
I dash and do it again.
Okay, roll a d12.
Come on. We're gonna turn around and do it again. This is the last time. Oh, damn it. That's a question mark.
R1d12? R/1d12.
Finally, some new scenery.
Hey, yo, that's way too long. Charity doesn't have enough movement for that. That was 55 feet.
Yeah,
All right, that's it.
okay. Charity walked in the door, came out one door, saw the Iron Maiden, turned around to try to go back the way she came, somehow came back the same way, turned around to leave again, went through another way, saw the other Iron Maiden, turned around, and was like, no. Corum.
Yeah. Should I try to push him down again, or just hit him with my sword? I'm just gonna hit him with my sword.
Getting there.
Little by little, the bird builds its nest. I will one day hit this fucker.
Why do you get a -1 to your attack roll?
Did I get a -1
Get
to my attack
+3,
roll?
plus -1, +2, +1.
I probably shouldn't, huh?
Probably not. I don't know where that would be coming from.
Well, there was one time where I was dead, and I don't know if everything turned off from that.
No, everything looks fine there. Let me take a look at your. Let me take a look at the sword. That'll roll the action. Details. Proficient shown in quick bar. Activation cost can be linked. Yeah, I'm not seeing a thing that would be giving you the -1. Huh, weird.
Can you take the -1 off?
Well, I'm trying to see if if it rolled the correct modifier or not. Your base attack bonus is +2. It's using your strength, so that should be a total of +5. And it is rolling with a total of +5, so it's rolling with the correct total number.
But then it's just also rolling with a +-.
Yes, this is rolling +1 -1. Which is interesting. Do you have a... Nope, you don't have a feat associated with it. I mean, as long as it's rolling the correct number, that's what matters, I guess.
So the +1's not supposed to be there either?
No.
Yeah, it says under attack, it says my longsword, or my longbow is +5, but my longsword is +6.
Oh yeah, it does say longsword +6. Why? Hold on, let me take a look here. Because it should be your strength plus... Oh, it's a masterwork longsword, isn't it? Right? It's supposed to be a masterwork? Yeah, it's a masterwork. So that's why it's +6. I don't know where it's getting the -1 from. Because it should be getting the +1, but not the other -1. Oh, I wonder if it's because I have you as pinned? Like you have the status effect on your character?
Oh.
Let me change that to stable. And let's go ahead and roll that again. Okay. Yep. It was because you had the pinned modifier that you were getting the -1.
Okay.
Let me go back and see if that would have changed anything. I don't think it would have. I don't think you rolled high enough where it would have mattered. No. But that has been fixed going forward.
Okay.
Let me go to...
I need to hit above a 19 to hit these guys.
Charity is not... Or dazzled. It was dazzled was the condition. There we go. Okay.
Is that correct, Cameron? I need to hit 20 or higher? Or at least above a 19.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, cool. Well,
Hector Terrico.
Little by little.
Grapple checks. Terrico, you were so close.
Oh, don't tell me that. I'd rather just assume that my 6 is never gonna work. Now when I roll like an 8, I'm gonna be like, ooh, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
There's a chance. You gotta keep the hope. Keep the hope alive.
And that's not the thing that I gave him help on, right? I gave him help on his action.
Yes, and him escaping. I do need you to roll a a check as well, though. Or Hector, because you're still in there with your sword, prying. So, you do succeed. It does not move. Yabo, grapple check. It does.
What the fuck?
It does succeed. Yabo, roll me a d20.
So it's rolling
D12.
well, we're rolling poorly.
Oh, D12?
Yes.
That's not something I added. How the fuck do I do that
Slash
again?
R D12.
Oh, slash R.
And Corum, you will get an AOO.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll hit.
Hey, you do hit.
I hit.
It's been that -1 dragging you down this whole
You
time.
do not confirm the crit, but you do in fact leave a sizable dent in its armor. One good swing of your sword kind of bending one of its 4 grapple arms into submission. And it went through the door and moved. Terrico, you will get +4 to this escape artist check.
So exciting.
Please.
And you do succeed.
Yes.
Uh,
I did the wrong.
okay. Okay. I barely know what's even happening because I've been grappled and fighting. So I'm just gonna.
I accidentally moved Terrico and Charity out of combat. What was your initiative, Charity, before?
I went after Yabo.
I'm in the same spot as I was.
Okay.
I went after Yabo
You went after
every
Yabo.
time.
Okay.
It's like the best initiative I've gotten all this entire campaign.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
And then
Trying
that's
to
enough.
get away from this spooky guy. I'm running through this door. Alright, and I'm just gonna
Up.
yeah. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna go out. I'm just gonna hide for a moment because I'm gonna be so annoyed if he comes and like runs up to me and grabs me immediately.
Fair enough. Hector.
Having been encouraged by Corum's ability to damage one, I would like to hit it with my sword.
Okay, are you
Now that
are you stopping grabbing
killing
it?
Terrico is not a concern.
Uh,
Does it get an AOO or anything if I do?
no.
Yeah, I'll stop grappling it.
Okay. Oh, this one's sad because it's
And
not
I
giving
will-
anyone hugs anymore.
I will hit it as hard as I can with my big sword. And that's not very hard, I guess.
You know, you're a little exhausted. You just pried and freed Terrico after like
Well, and it's kind of an
30
awkward
seconds.
motion to go from the prying motion to
a
the
cutting-
swinging motion.
Exactly.
They use different muscles. And then I'm just gonna take my 5-foot step.
Okay.
Boop.
Fair enough. Yabo.
Can I please actually do something?
That
I'm going
remains
to
to be
beat the
seen.
shit out of it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, because
Oh
you're
my
still
God.
you're still grappling it, aren't you? So that gives you penalty, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, goodbye.
Oh, you did roll pretty bad also. We just cannot catch a fucking break in this fight.
Yabo pulls out
Cameron,
his
is this how
dagger
it's
and
supposed to
stabs
be?
himself in the face
No,
27 times.
you guys just have been very unlucky. Anyway. Jared.
Damn, what the fuck's up with everybody's ping? Holy shit.
Charity's is red, but it's better than JJ's.
Yeah, that's looking at it. I thought that was weird.
Okay, well. Y'all have fun.
Madison's is fucked. Katrina's is fucked.
Hello? What?
5.
There you are.
Yeah, you open the door and you are standing on top of one of the grabbers.
Oh, bye.
With Yabo standing there as
Yeah,
well.
with Yabo trying to punch this thing and hit him with its
I
quarterstaff.
still have a move and an action, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't used all your movement.
I don't think I have. I'm going to tap Yabo, cast guidance. Here, I'm gonna move myself out of the way
Just
so I
back
can
out.
try to target Yabo. I can't. Can you move this? There you go. Thank you. Click. Spells guidance.
I can spam so many hearts.
Hooray! Did that apply it to him?
I don't know.
It's a single one? Damn. Have fun. I'm gonna go back through the door.
Yeah, you didn't know guidance was once?
Yeah, oh well.
Okay.
I literally don't have anything else. I'm just doing what I
Yeah,
can.
It's better than doing literally nothing.
Charity's just blipping through the doors, minding her own business. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I am saving for the inevitable day when one of you guys gets downed, and I'll be there to save the day with my last level 1 spell slot.
Alright. Gorum.
Yep.
Well, I guess you still have an action. Oh, no, you used your action. Never mind. I was thinking you had a dash. Alright, Gorum.
Okay.
This is the one that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, I'll try to hit it. I don't, but I tried.
You tried.
5.
You sure
I'm
did.
gonna try. Okay, so move 5. Yeah, there. I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Very good.
Yep.
It's gonna try to grab Hector. It will succeed. It rolled a 21.
Yeah, I don't.
Roll
It
a
doesn't
gra-
seem likely.
Roll a grapple check, Hector. It does not grapple you though.
Hey, all right.
It goes in to grab you with one of the claws, and it kind of starts to close itself around you before you kind of take your sword, shove it in, and pry it open, push it back. And then this one, I need a grapple check, Yabo. It does not move you.
Yay.
Terrico.
Okay. One, two. Okay, I see it. Why am I so small? Can't even get to it. Okay. I'm gonna take a step back because I know where it is. I use my action to hide in the corner so it doesn't see me? Then hopefully I can
Yeah. Make
jump
a hide,
out and get it next turn.
make a hide check. All right. Hector.
Okay. Next turn.
I will sword it.
Okay. You do in fact sword it.
Hey!
So we have one with 10
Sword.
damage, one with 9 damage. Good job. Round of applause.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. Yibu.
I guess I'm gonna make an attack again.
No such luck.
Awesome. That's me.
New actor 11.
New actor 11. All right. Well, is this one not grappling people, but it's in melee with people, though, isn't it?
It is not grappling. Correct. It is in melee.
So I still have a 50% chance of hitting somebody else.
No, that's only when they're grappling.
That's only when they're grappling. Okay, cool. I'm going to shoot this thing.
Okay. Excellent.
I can do things, guys. I can. I promise. Oh, there is a penalty. Combat status: shot in a melee at a -4. Does that sound right? Or
Yeah, that sounds right.
but this doesn't have the chance of hitting them.
Correct.
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 All right.
All right.
Pretty sure that misses.
That'd be good for with a
does, in
penalty.
fact, not hit. Gorum.
Try to hit it. Hey.
Yo!
Yo. That one has
Sword Bros beating up this robot.
21 damage marked on it.
Does it look hurt?
It's pretty dented. You can kind of hear the gears on the inside, kind of
And I
crackling
forget, is this
and-
the wet one?
and jumping, and yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's water kind of leaking out of it from some of the different bent parts in the seams. It's kind of dripping, kind of this oily, greasy water. All right. Let's just have Hector roll a grapple check now in case it hits its melee attack. It does hit its. 220. And it will connect, but I think I may have missed a step here. Okay. You do get an AOO. This is something I had missed. Because you had mostly it has been grappling things already, so it hasn't really been super
I do?
relevant. Yes, if it
Because it's trying to
because
grapple
it's
me,
trying to grapple you, yes.
but it has not succeeded.
If it's just trying to grapple you, and you deal damage with your AOO, it does not grapple you.
Okay.
So you will get an AOO. You do not deal damage with it.
Nope.
It does grapple you.
Do I get an AOO?
From the target you are trying to grapple.
Okay.
So you do not. And then grapple. Oh, there's grappled and there's pinned. There's two separate status effects. They just have the same fucking image. That's
Rad.
kind of annoying. Second one is going to try to move you, Yabo.
It's doing what now?
It's just trying to move you. Make a grapple check.
Oh.
It does succeed. It will go 5, 10, 15. Terrico, you are hiding.
Okay. Just be. Oh man, I can't move 5 feet around this wall.
You can take the 5-foot step. There.
Okay. Great. So move there,
And then,
and
let me roll a spot check. Okay, it does not seem to have noticed you.
part of me is trying to figure out if I just like try and sneak attack it. No, I don't think I can get my strength like high enough. I think like
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you literally can roll high enough.
so can I try and while it's not looking like sneakily like sabotage it?
I will
know
say if
It
you
was before, and it was too hard when I was grappling.
I will say if it does not notice you, you can make a couple disable device checks to try to disable it. If you are successful.
Okay.
So first, make a disable device check.
Okay.
Okay. And now, just you're still hiding. We'll just keep that hide check from before. And that will be a success. You managed to kind of shove in your tools into where you can kind of see to be like a maintenance lock to quickly kind of access more of the internals a little bit. You kind of click it open while it's distracted trying to grab Hector and hit Corum. Hector, you are grappled. You see Terrico fiddling with the thing's back.
I kind of feel like my best function currently might be to continue serving as a distraction while Terrico does that.
So are you going to try to escape so it tries to grab you again? Or are you going to try to hit it? What are you going to try to do?
So I can try to hit it, but I would just take a penalty, correct?
You would get a -4 penalty, yes.
I'm just gonna do that. Because if I succeed, then that's great, and if I don't, then, like I said, I still kind of kept it distracted.
Okay. Make your attack. Why does this say attack? Oh, it didn't do the -4. Okay. You didn't roll 20 anyway, so that was the important bit. You do not manage to connect, unfortunately.
Yeah, well.
Well, you do manage to connect, you just do not manage to damage it because of its, thick
Yeah, I hit
plate
it.
armor.
I hit the thing that I'm surrounded by.
Yes, correct. Okay. Yabo.
Oh boy, is it my turn again?
Get up,
I
bud.
sound so excited. You went right to your spot, didn't you, Zusi?
I mean, you can try to escape the grapple, too. You don't have to try to hit it. You are getting a -4 penalty to all your attack rolls. Well, you're trying to hit it. Is a thing to make note of, JJ.
Okay. Did I hit it?
No. You do not deal damage to it.
With a 19?
A 19 -4, JJ.
Oh, that's not accounted for. Okay. Can I break free now? Or is that an action?
That is an action.
Okay.
What are you eating?
To escape from a grapple, it is a grapple check in place of making an attack.
Get over there.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Or a escape artist check. But the escape artist check is a whole standard action. Charity.
I'm going to shoot it again.
Okay.
This isn't the one that I'm being held, right?
Correct. It is not that one.
I am now being held by it.
Oh, you are. Shit.
You
I
miss
would not
anyway.
have. Okay, cool. I would not have shot.
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
realized he was being grappled.
That's fair. If you want to just move instead or do whatever.
I'm gonna go through this door.
Okay. You know the drill.
Lay down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Or maybe I'll get in its way if it tries to go down here.
Charity will be the shield.
Get out, Cam. Roll
Okay.
high. Nope.
Good try.
That's really fucking low. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just get this out of the way now. Yabo, Hector, grapple checks.
Woo, Hector!
Hey.
Yabo! Fuck it up,
Wow.
y'all.
Look at us.
Yep, neither of you get moved. Terrico. Roll your disable device check.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this time there's a little bit too much movement going on, as it's trying to pull Hector along, and he's trying to stop it from moving away from you. It's kind of hard to keep your hand steady, and you don't manage to make any further progress. Hector,
Right. Well,
unless you want to move, Terrico.
no. I was just gonna say, well, I'd stay there, just get through it eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as last turn.
Okay.
Okay, this time I'll mark for the penalty. Yo,
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
I don't remember. Is 19 good enough or no?
Well, it's a you rolled a nat 20.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did. And so
Yeah,
that
man.
one has what would that be? 29 damage marked on it.
That sounds right.
It is hanging on by a thread.
Can we cut the thread?
Maybe if you can roll high enough to hit it one more time.
I'll try.
We both have big swords. We can cut it.
We do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bo. Unrelated. Has anyone paid attention to the notice board recently since when they've been in town?
No,
Okay, so I thought.
forgot it was even there.
It's not doing its job very well then.
Well, to be fair, Madison is the one that forgot it was there.
Let's find out.
Hector walks
Yes,
by
it
most
does.
days.
You have broken free of the grapple, Yabo.
Yes.
Rad.
Can I look at the notice board now, Cameron?
I mean, I'm not going to stop you, because you've probably looked at it as a character.
Mhm.
But that was more to be like, hey, this is a thing you guys probably haven't been paying attention to, and I wanted to make sure you haven't been paying attention to it.
I did not realize that other people were gonna put stuff on the notice board. I thought the notice board was there for us to be like, hey, announcements as your like kind of leaders.
Mhm.
In fact, it seems that I don't know how to look at the notice board.
It's under the journal.
Notice board at all.
It's under journal.
Ah, I see. A tab I literally never navigate to.
Yes.
That feels a little bit like that meme of like, you're getting paid for this? You know how to look at the notice board?
Oh, there's a book club, guys. We should join the book club. Corum wouldn't join a book club. What the fuck am I saying? I want to join a book club.
Jericho would be at a book club.
Terrico
Are you done, Yabo?
and Charity can join the book club.
Yeah.
Charity. You see
I feel like
Yabo
Hector will get down on
sprint
a book
away
club.
from the thing that he was grabbed by. I like watching
I hope
people's
Dave
mouses
finds
move.
his axe.
That was just for you, Cameron.
Thanks. I like Charity's role here. 15 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1
Oh, that is fun. Plus 0.
plus 0. Unfortunately, your arrow kind of kinks harmlessly off to the side.
If you got one more plus 1, though.
Are you moving, Charity?
No.
Okay. Corum.
Yep, I'm gonna try to hit it.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
Damn. There it is dead. They are linked tokens.
Hell yeah.
When our luck changed, it changed.
All right, guys. All right. I almost got it. I'm almost. Oh.
I can't mark this one as just dead, so we're just
That's one way to
you
disable a
have to-
device.
copied tokens. So I'm just going to not bother
You
doing
have to-
anything and just do that.
If you hit the cogwheel and unlink actor data.
Yeah, that's too much work. I just drew an X behind it instead.
This one's still kicking, though, right?
That
You
one.
just delete it.
Well, if I delete it, it'll delete both of them. I'm pretty sure. And I'll just keep that one's initiative because they were right after each other. Anyway,
I feel like this entire dungeon has just been Terrico's dramatic irony. Like, one check away from disabling the robot and it dies. Oh, hey guys, look, I found a robot zombie. Don't worry, there's no real zombies here. And then immediately attacked by a real zombie.
it's really been
There was something else, too.
yeah, Terrico's checks everything for traps and doesn't find any. But all the other traps get set off by the zombies. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. I think it might have been something along the lines of, like, Terrico, checked for traps this one door, and he was like, okay, guys, be careful, and then somebody opened up another door as he was saying it.
Yep.
Good enough for you? Corum is very mad at this guy now.
You do get an AOO, though.
Good.
And so does Terrico.
Well, I don't hit, but by principle, I'm upset.
And a 7 will not hit your touch AC, Terrico, so it does not grab you.
Oh, my attack is... Oh,
Is
wait.
it because he's small?
This is my sword.
Is it because he's small? Is that why they're all going after him?
There's a reason they're not going after Corum.
Oh, did I just... Oh, guys, I have the bracelet.
Oh,
Yeah,
The bracelet.
I knew about that
Oh, bitch,
since
you
last session. I was thinking about that last session, but I was like, why would Terrico realize this? He's busy trying to get away. He wouldn't know.
Hey, we have
I've been thinking about it
bracelets.
since the last session.
no wonder Charity's just kind of been
Well,
chilling
then-
this entire time.
It's another one of those things
There hadn't
too
been
that
an
I think like,
opportunity to put it
okay, in the
armor headed
game it's been like 20 minutes since we got the bracelet. But
Yeah.
for me, Madison, and my brain, it's been a week. 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I've just been waiting for a situation where it purposely went away from somebody who was wearing the bracelet for it to make sense for Terrico to realize it. But Terrico
But
has just
you
been
and Yabo were just both grappled by each of them for so long.
I will say I made a very specific point to mark out the people who had the bracelets on.
You
Yeah.
sure did. Like I
Oh, no,
said,
no, you did.
2 weeks ago is the problem.
Yes.
No, Cameron, I had a feeling that this was the way it was going to go at the end of last session. I was just like, okay,
When
feels a little
can I
metagamey to
pretend
see
this?
Cameron, like, put marks on them. Like, when does it make sense for Terrako to realize?
this. Yeah. Well, you realize it now.
Now that
Well, I mean, it's not like there's much we can do about it now.
Every one of us.
I mean, didn't one of you take
Well-
extra bracelets?
Oh yeah, Charity
Yeah.
took extra
Yeah, I'm
bracelets.
pretty sure we brought bracelets. Because we weren't sure what they were going to do.
So what do I have to roll to realize this?
I mean, Terrako realizes it. He could just exclaim it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and go like, quick, give me a bracelet. I don't attack the ones with bracelets. That's why I left Corum alone.
Corum just pouts.
I will wait until it's my turn. Just kind of looking at Tarek. I like to always imagine that they are happening 6 seconds each, and not all at the same time.
It's definitely funnier to think
With
that.
It's still funnier.
Oh man, if I take the 5-foot step, it can't get me.
I
But
mean,
I want to hide.
you
So
can-
okay, I'm gonna take more than a 5-foot step.
Okay, it will try to hit you.
Okay.
What's your normal AC?
15.
It rolled a 15. It will connect.
No.
Oh,
I mean, you still can
Put in
move.
all of that work.
And you will take 6 points of damage as it quickly turns kind of on its tank treads to swing, and one of the arms just kind of catches you like in the side of the head as you're running away.
I didn't realize that it was actually doing damage. Ow! That was half my health. Okay. But I have my action, so I'm gonna try
I
and
worked
hide.
so hard to prevent this outcome for you.
I know, but I
Kind of
want to
get
hide.
the idea that it didn't mean to hit you. It was more of a turn
It was
quickly.
incidental.
Exactly. It was a combination of you running and it turning to try to follow you. Okay, you are
You
hiding.
ran into its arm.
Pretty much.
No,
Yabo.
place
Oh,
needs
sorry,
a-
Hector.
This place
Okay.
needs a
So
warrant.
Charity has has all of the spare bracelets, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I thought one
Do I
because I was
have-
trying to sneak it onto Yabo.
I mean, you might have one as well.
Okay.
I don't know. I am not responsible for the contents of your inventories.
I was trying to sneak one onto Yabo, so I still have mine. And
I move
this
forward.
extra second one.
Sorry, it's Hector's turn. I accidentally double-clicked on.
I believe I grabbed a few. I didn't write it down, but Charity up to this point has grabbed everything.
Yes, there is a precedent.
Yeah.
Again, I am not responsible for
Charity
the contents of
definitely
your
had
inventory.
some. I just couldn't remember if anyone else did.
Yes.
I also have fake eyes and a copy of the chess game. It's just I have to create a
Okay.
whole item to add it to my inventory. It's so fucking annoying. I should just put it in notes. That's what I'm gonna do.
Just random garbage you
I'm
have.
just gonna write it in notes rather than put it in my inventory.
Fair.
Because I'm assuming these tiny shit aren't really
Yeah, they're pretty negligible.
applying to weight
Once
much.
you hit 50 of them,
Yeah.
then it's a pound.
50 random miscellaneous items.
The eyeballs count as 2.
Okay.
It's if it was only one eyeball, then it's only 1. But you got both pair or the whole pair. Anyway, Hector, are you just waiting for Charity to hand out bracelets?
Okay, so Corum has one and Charity has some.
Yes.
I have 15 bracelets. I
That's
chose
Oh.
them
another
now.
thing with Jericho. He thought that one of the solutions was to put eyes in the portrait. And meanwhile, he went dug out the fake eyes, got and to put them in the portrait, and Corum had already figured it out.
Yep.
I assume the bomb doesn't count, but the spores do.
I'd say the spores are probably just a vial weight. Or,
Okay.
the weight of a flask.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
'Cause then you don't have to worry about it. But they're also not as insignificant as 2 fake eyeballs and 15 small wooden discs.
So my next question is, do I have any concept of where Charity is?
She is right next to you.
I'm right next to you.
Turn around, Hector.
Other way. Hold shift, it'll go faster.
I was already.
I think for a while.
Oh, that is much faster. Okay, yeah, I'll take a. Oh, that's probably on your action that you have to give it to me, huh?
We'll just have you hold your action until Charity hands out the bracelets.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have spent a lot less time pondering my turn if I'd realized that you were right there.
Hector is has decision paralysis, and then in the last half a second turns and sees Charity and is like, "Oh, can I get a bracelet?"
So I was like, well, if I use my dash, I can get to Corum, but then do I want to leave Corum open to try to give his to one of the currently grappled people?
Yabo.
I beat it up.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Boy, how
To
you
attempt to
certainly
beat
try.
it up.
What's your AC, Yabo? That 24 will hit.
Wait, did it get its reaction back after going after me?
Oh, you're right. It did go after you. Never mind. It does not. This does not attack you. It has not had.
Never
its turn.
mind, it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything.
Give me one of them damn bracelets.
Charity goes turn is her just kind of standing there going through her rucksack and throwing bracelets
doling out
confetti.
bracelets.
Bracelets out. Here. Yeah, I'll give them bracelets.
Okay.
If I can't do it because of actions, I'll just throw them on the ground and they can pick them up.
It's fine. You can grab
Okay.
you can grab them all out and hold them out for everyone to grab.
You've been through enough. You can put the
It'll probably be
bracelets
their
on.
action to put the bracelet on, because they've got to tie it on or whatever, but they can just grab it on their turn.
Okay. And that's
Corum.
it.
They're all going to charity for bracelets, so I guess I have the opportunity to try to hit a fucker.
Try to hit a fucker.
I don't.
That's the dead one.
Oh, that's the dead one. Just kidding.
I mean, you can definitely hit the dead
You
one.
can definitely hit the dead one. Again,
You
you
can
won't deal
definitely-
damage to the dead one because it's got, a bunch of armor. But you can hit it.
Should I roll again to hit the
No,
living one?
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
And the animated armor is going to run away. It is not going. It is
Yeah,
going to
that'll
use.
teach you.
It is going to use its action to dash. Corum, you get an AOO.
Oh, hell yeah. Nope.
So let's see. And it ends up over here. Terrico, you put on the bracelet?
Yes, I put on the bracelet.
Okay. Do you move at all?
Not until they tell me it's gone. 'Cause I would like to remain hiding for now.
Okay. Hector, you put on the bracelet?
Yep.
Do you move at all?
I don't really see any reason to at this point.
Okay, fair enough. Yabo,
I mean, sure, I could move to a different arbitrary spot in the room.
did you put on the bracelet?
Yep.
Do you move?
Is that an action?
Yeah, it's just your action to tie it onto your wrist.
Fucking
Okay.
bracelets.
Um,
I'm so angry.
All right. 2 whole sessions That was a great fight. To be solved by putting on some bracelets? Wonderful.
I mean, in hindsight, it really wasn't even a fight because
It was
they
a
never,
puzzle.
they never attempted to do damage to us. All they ever did was hold us.
They tried to steal you and run away. The only time they did damage to you was on accident when they were turning.
So this thing's not being aggressive anymore.
Oh no, it's
Suppose.
just it's trying to not grab you. It's just kind of running away.
Okay. Hey, Terrico, let's take this one apart. I'm gonna walk over to it.
Okay.
Closer.
We can hit
Just
the
record, you
combat
can step
button.
over it.
Terrico's like, fuck this, I'm out.
Statistically, if you're just going to beat the shit out of this thing for your actions for the next 5 minutes, Yabo, you do succeed.
Yay.
As it kind of runs away from you
Oh.
every turn, you just punch it and punch it and punch it until you kind of dent it and bend it and wiggle across its internal mechanics enough where it just kind of gives up and falls over down to the ground.
When
I was
that
gonna try
happens,
to-
I
I'm gonna-
scour for a rock, and then I just keep hitting it.
Okay. Just really get
For
out
like
the anger.
3 minutes. Or until somebody tells me to stop.
Well, he's beating that one. I want to help Terrico take this one apart.
Each of you get 200
I was
experience.
gonna try and disable the one that Yabo was punching to death, but I guess not.
Yeah, but you gotta quit punching shit to death before
You
Mirko
don't
can
need it.
disable it.
Oh,
We
no,
don't need it running
sorry,
to
not
examine
200
it.
experience. 240 experience.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
I get to put
Oh.
2 sevens in instead of 1.
I'm imagining
I know,
like
I
a
mean, another
scene
one of those and we level up.
where it's
Take
like
it back.
it's
Yeah,
like
go find
a
2 more of them.
it's like a close-up shot of like Terrico and Charity talking over this robot, and then just a little
Just pans to
Yeah,
Hector.
not even
or,
hands,
Hands
Yabo, rather.
unzoomed. It zooms in.
like it's like a background shot of Yabo just
It's just being the shit out of this
smashing
thing.
this thing with a rock.
I'm also curiously observing the disassembly. This is
Okay.
interesting.
Roll a knowledge engineering, Terrico.
I think he thinks it's nifty.
How can I can help though, right? By rolling.
Yes. Well, you are taking it apart, so I will say that this is something you could help with, and it's probably more disabled device than
Knowledge engineering.
the knowledge engineering. You can roll a knowledge engineering to assist unless you're proficient with disabled device. You just need to get a higher than a 10 to give Terrico +2.
Oh, okay. I will do knowledge engineering because I'm not proficient in disabled device.
Yes.
But I do have all knowledge.
Yes. That door is
Ye-
still locked, Corum.
Yep, I know.
I have to go in and change it so I'm trained in these, so it actually rolls them, I think. Because it's... Yeah, I can't actually make the roll. Cool.
I would say you can just roll.
I'm just gonna roll a
intelligence.
D20.
I would say you can just roll an intelligence check too, because it'd be the same effect
10.
thing. Okay. Terrico, you get a +2 to your disabled device check.
Oh, that's with the +2.
Oh, that was such a.
I rolled that
sad
too.
roll. You know,
I was like, I have a +8 at this.
unfortunate. It's a little wet and jostled, and
Right,
some of the
that's
mechanisms are kind of off kilter.
Some of them aren't where they go anymore.
Yeah, are kind of like bent and beat up from getting hit by swords and pried apart and things. But it's kind of well worn. You can tell that these things have gone through this kind of process a lot. You see that there's a lot of scratches and kind of dents and things in the mechanisms that now that you've had a closer look at it, you can tell that they've gone through like a lot of maintenance and stuff. There's some older parts, some newer parts that have been replaced and things. It's much more complicated, obviously, than the ones previous that were just run forward, run back on Clockwork. These ones seem to have some sort of like different sensors and things to kind of calibrate where they're trying to go and what to do and things. It's definitely on the higher end of kind of the engineering scale that you're in. This is more on the like prosthetics side almost in advancement, if not a little bit beyond that in what you're used to. Definitely not something that you'd see in a normal day-to-day situation back home.
While he's going through that, I am going to take notes on repurposing it for prosthetic uses.
Okay. Yeah. You're not like the person who necessarily makes the prosthetics, but you know how to do the biological aspect of that, how to
Yeah, I
import
can't
it
make the
and things.
mechanics, but I'm talking like how I would like attach it to a human.
Yeah. You're like, okay, I could see how this could connect here, and how the muscle could activate this kind of thing. Okay, yeah. You kind of make some notes and things on this, and kind of relate that back to what you do know about how the like prosthetic arms and things function. Let's just say that takes 5 minutes. All right. And meanwhile, you just hear like a bell sound in the background as Yabo is ringing this rock against this Iron Maiden body. Just ting, ting. And Corum, what are you doing?
Corum didn't get to go.
Are you walking through doors?
Yeah, Corum's walking through doors.
Just kind of through all the doors?
Yep.
Okay. You kind of just blip around the room. Sometimes you're next to Yabo. Sometimes you walk by Terraco. Just kind of going wherever your wanderlust takes you, until eventually you make it through every single door, and you hear, you all hear kind of a loud click, and the kind of portcullis that is blocking the end of this room quickly raises up and lets you guys all out. You also see
I forgot that we were trapped in this room.
Two pairs of mechanical arms come down from over here and over here, as if they were trying to grab the things that were lowered down previously and pull them back up into the ceiling.
Are they still down?
No, they kind of go down, kind of wait a moment, about 30 seconds or so before they retract back upwards, and the trapdoor in the ceiling closes again.
Darn. Okay.
I did actually make that a wall. Look at me. Look at me doing things. All right.
Also, at some point, while Corum's like walks by me, I'm like, psst, can you please get Yabo to stop breaking the cutting edge technology.
Maybe if the cutting edge technology stopped trying to kill you.
I don't think I can tell Yabo anything, man.
How dare you?
I mean, not saying that you gotta like tell, just I don't know, like
yeah, okay.
kindly ask.
Okay, give me a second.
Subtly imply.
I feel like he'll listen a little bit more to somebody his own size.
Corum is more than a foot smaller than Yabo, but it's
Yabo
very
is
proud.
twice my height.
Nobody is Yabo's own size.
No one is Yabo's own size.
We want to find somewhere to take a nap?
To Yabo?
No.
Oh. Yabo, you want to find somewhere to take a nap?
Me specifically, or all of us?
All of us.
Long
Sure.
rest.
Corum, I guess, is talking to Yabo. Man, that looks tiring doing that.
Honestly, here is probably as good a place as any.
I've stopped.
Any way we
Actually,
can make the
wait, can we
cutlasses
get
go
the
back down?
Portugalist to come back down again?
Yeah.
Charity, make a search check.
Can I help?
I mean,
I'm
if
gonna
you
be
guys are
better
taking
do
some
your-
time, how you guys want to spend like an hour searching this room for any?
Yeah, I'll take 20.
Okay, yeah, you guys spend like an hour, just kind of going through everywhere in this room, looking for the different mechanisms and things. Charity, you find a small kind of hidden kind of push button stone inset into the wall just beyond that you figure is, or the way to kind of reset the area. And Corum, you kind of find down the bottom of the kind of hallway where you guys came back into the slide, the thing that triggered the initial locking of the doors. And Charity hits the button to reset the room. You go over and do that. The doors relock. You hear a mechanical whirring as two sets of mechanical arms drop down, trying to lower their animated armors, their Iron Maiden grabbers, whatever have you, and alas, they release nothing as their payload has been destroyed.
Oh, it's almost a little sad. I think that they're still doing
They're
something.
trying so hard.
Alright, so you guys are just taking a rest, healing up some hit points, getting some spells back. Okay.
How does that work
who's,
exactly again?
Who's the lowest right now? HP wise.
Probably Terrico?
I have 4 out of 10.
I have
Okay.
12 out of 19.
I'm at 7 out of 17. I'm fine.
So probably Terrico.
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck to find my health.
I am going to cast my last
I'm
one spell
full.
slot.
Okay.
Cure
Oh,
wound
wait.
on Terrico.
Real quick, because I don't exactly remember the rules
Yeah,
for
but you
short
are
rest
full.
and
You heal
2.5.
your level
Is there-
and HP per day.
per day. Okay.
If
So,
you were
short
to
rest will not
undergo
necessarily
complete
help.
bed rest for a day and a night, you get twice that.
Okay.
So right now you guys will get 2 hit points back for your 8 hours of rest.
Terrico, you heal for 10.
Thank you.
And Charity will get all her spell slots back.
Yes.
Feel so healthy.
And then if you had ability score damage, it's 1 point per night. So-
Alright, what do I want to prepare? Probably not fear. Don't think fear is going to help much here.
Yeah, against zombies and robots.
Robots.
Zombies and robots.
While you look that over, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I will be back in a moment.
You guys, this whole experience is like a terrible haunted house of like mechanical annoyances and nuisances and actual zombies. But to Terrica, this is better than going to like an inventors conference. He's like, oh my god, this is so great.
Yeah, this is a place
Time where
for
I got-
Terrico and Charity.
This is great. I mean, if it weren't for that time that I got kidnapped and that bonked on the head, I would be so happy about this place. Kidnapping does lower its fantasy Yelp rating just a little bit.
Lightweight.
That's really bad customer service.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Uh, did everyone heal some HP?
Yep.
Well,
Yes.
we were only taking a little rest for Charity to get back her spells, right? Or were we sleeping for the night?
It's for the night. Either way.
Oh, okay. Ah.
It was
Okay,
also pretty
that
late.
makes sense.
It was also pretty late.
Okay, that makes sense.
And like I said, as far as out there camping spots go, this is not the worst one.
It's safe.
It's inside.
Yeah. Cue everyone waking up in the morning, eating their breakfast, and then proceeding to sprint through 12 teleporting doors until the portcullis opens again. Everyone's just kind of eating their trail rations, drinking some water, just strolling back and forth. Occasionally, you guys kind of bump into each other at the same time, like coming through a door, and one of you's like, "Oh, I'll go that way. You go that way."
Also, I will for sure give somebody a high five when I like bump into them. Like every time we walk past each other, I'm like high five, high five,
high five. All right. Raven's cackling. Roven's cackling in the background.
Yeah, something is very funny.
Also, during our like rest period, I'll investigate like both of the remains. I'll figure out whichever one seems to be in better condition and ask them dragged like to the doorway here, because we probably can't carry it back this trip, but I at least want to carry it like upstairs so it's easy to reclaim at some point. This thing has to.
We don't have to do the whole maze.
Better detail.
Okay, yeah. It's definitely the one you went through first. That's in better condition.
Okay.
Albeit it's still a little damp from the previous night.
Yeah. It got waterlogged and assaulted, but it wasn't a victim of Yabo's
ire. I mean, I can't say I disagree with Yabo and his decision.
It was very frustrating.
Okay. Onward! Not gonna move too far until everyone comes with me. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a thing. Oh god, there's a couple things.
I don't see them yet.
They're like over here. I like try to hide slash like just like peek my head around the corner to see what's over there.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh god. From this position, does it look like any of those 5 are mechanical, or are they all real?
Roll a spot check.
5?
Yep.
You can't tell.
Hey, Terrico, you want me to check?
Yeah, sure. Just try and be a little.
Yeah,
just
I'll
peek
be
your head
sneaky
around.
about it.
Yeah.
Just a little boop.
Uh,
Well, it's better.
I mean, they look like humanoids. They could be. It's kind of hard to tell. They have.
I
sort
don't
of-
see anything on the ground
They're staying
to
pretty
signify.
still.
Okay. Could we do a move like a sneak to try to go the other way? The move
boy.
silently?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. Guys, shh.
I'm doing a spot check also.
Okay.
Shit.
Well,
They're staying
see.
pretty still.
I'll also do a spot check.
Everyone's just peeking their head around the corner, like Scooby-Doo style. Like Terrico at the bottom, and like Corum, or then like Hector and Corum and
the
Charity
fucking
and
totem
Yabo.
pole.
Charity, you're staring at them pretty intently. They're staying very still. None of the like bone worms and stuff you had seen before have had any sort of like staticness like those.
They're fake.
Oh,
Jerry
wait.
just walks
I'm
forward.
gonna check to
Fake.
see. This doesn't have any of the
Oh,
grates, but
shit.
do I see any pressure plates in like these immediate tiles here?
Roll a search check. Yeah, you can kind of see that one of them's just that all the tiles are just kind of like barely elevated. So that's like a little bit of pressure will set him off.
Okay, don't step on that tile, whichever it is. It seems like it's a trigger. I'm gonna avoid that tile, and just for like the next few feet of this hallway, since it seems to be a long straight hallway, I'm gonna like I guess like the next like 20 feet. I'm gonna see if there's any more pressure plates.
Okay. You take a minute and kind of check each one as you're progressing forward, and it doesn't seem like there's any sort of trap of the sorts.
I'm away from my computer, but I'm following in a safe path.
Okay.
We'll step over the grate.
Right.
Hey guys.
Try to be quiet.
Corum's like kind of crouched down, trying to be very quiet, but you can kind of hear like a squeak of his boots with every couple steps, just squeak, 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 squeak.
I stepped in the water that was doused on the other people.
Yeah, you stepped in a puddle.
Yeah.
Corum, infamous for his
Terrico.
squeaky shoes.
Those are walls there. Hold on.
Oh, there's walls. Alright, I just see a long, long hallway. Oh. What's this?
Yeah.
Seems to have come up fine.
The wall tool's a little wonky. Gah! There we go. Okay.
Is this just like an alcove? Is there something fancy here?
It's like the cage top. So as you kind of look down, I'm still fixing the rest of the walls. Give me a second. That's all of them. Okay, cool. So as you kind of walk down the hallway, you see trapped in kind of these different little cages, various bodies in states of decay. There's several more skeletal creatures infested with bone worms. There's more zombie, more fleshy ones.
Like actual bone worms?
Yes.
Oh.
Not mechanical. There's kind of this... They're kind of like 15-foot deep pits or so. They're kind of iron barred across with kind of a half wall. So you can look down into it and see the different creatures. You see like kind of dried blood spattered on the top of some of the cages and onto the ground. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh,
These
it's fair.
cages actually, unless if I'm mistaken, this seems like real scary stuff. Actual bone worms and junk.
Maybe the civilization that lived here before us were studying what was going on also until they were swept under. Maybe that will be our fate as well.
Oh, geez, that's a bit of a downer, Corum. Come on, we haven't died yet. We just come very close.
Corum is remembering when he did almost die very recently.
Like I said, very close. I'm gonna still be moving
Oh shit, Hector.
carefully as I walk through this stuff.
It's kind of more the same. There's a couple cages with some animals. One of them.
Oh, they have animals?
Yep, like there's some giant rats infested with bone worms. Kind of skeletal
Corum turned
rats.
back into Katrina so fast.
There's one cage that's not a complete skeleton, but instead just like an amalgamation of bones that have been grafted together and grabbed by the bone worms. It's like a couple of arms connecting to like a rib cage and a skull. There's one that's just a singular hand that's kind of scratching against the wall, kind of grinding the bone down to almost just the tips of the knuckles. You notice some of the cages have this kind of like fine, shiny black powder kind of coating small patches of the rooms. The one you're looking at now is mostly caved in and buried in rubble. There's kind of a collapsed part of the ceiling. You can kind of almost see breaks of moonlight about 30 feet in the air, or 30 feet or so through the kind of collapsed tunnel.
Beginning to have an idea of where the bone worms entered this ecosystem.
Yeah, I mean it starts to paint a picture, doesn't it?
Also, you said that there was like a black powder on one of the rooms?
Yeah, like a kind of black, fine, ashy powder kind of on the ground in some of the cells you notice.
I like try to identify that.
It's kind of you're kind of far away, to be able to do anything.
Okay.
And you don't see any sort of clear entrance into these kind of pits. You kind of get the idea that these were almost installed in this capacity, that there's no way to enter or exit them like there was previously. You don't see any sort of indication of a secret hatch or latch or something like the insects did, for example.
Right. I forgot that each of these were in like a 15-foot pit. Might be worth it. I'm gonna bring over Charity and ask if Charity, has any idea on what the black powder is or what it could be used for in this sort of situation with bone worms.
What should I roll?
Religion. You kind of rack your brain for a minute about what you know about bone worms. You know that they can reproduce either manually through infecting one host to another, but you also know that there's some history and written things about different concoctions and stuff that could be used to almost spontaneously create bone worm spawn, and that you can kind of figure out that this is some sort of residue relating to that. As for what it is specifically, or that particular concoction, you don't know off the top of your head.
This was basically used to like create bone worms.
Who would do that?
Great. Love that.
Okay. So you're saying that if we got rid of this stuff, it might help with
No, this
eliminating our problem?
This is just the residue. This just shows that it happened. I don't think this in itself is making more. I don't think so, at least.
And Cameron, the whole time we've been here, is shit dusty? Like, does it seem like people have been here recently?
Everything is kind of dusty and dirty, but also, it's kind of collapsed.
It's underground.
And destroyed and kind of more like rubble. So it's hard to say how recently people have been here because it's in a state of major disrepair from something.
But we haven't seen any clear or obvious evidence that anyone is presently or recently here.
Correct.
I want to drop a few drops of holy water onto the powder.
As you kind of lean over the half wall, sprinkle some drops and try to land it on it, it kind of bubbles up and fizzles a little bit, leaving kind of fine, kind of silver white residue.
It reacts, so this might still be able to make some. I'm not sure, to be honest.
From what you know, it's more a reaction to the residue of the bone worms that would have been created there.
I don't think we have to worry about it much.
Larva.
They're actually kind of helping that would be the case, so that way it'd just be as easy as, hey, wash up these pits, and then no more bone worms. Yay!
Well, the bone worms can reproduce within animals without this stuff. This is just how, people would do it. Once the bone worms are in an ecosystem, they're probably as hard to get rid of as, bugs.
Like fleas.
Worms. Or actual worms.
Yeah, I know logically that was the case. I was just really hoping that we'd have an easier answer to take care of this issue than just...
I don't
just so fucking sick of bone worms.
I don't think this is an issue we're ever going to take care of. I think it's just something that we're going to have to prepare for.
But something that we eliminated on the main continent, right?
A very long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Aren't these super we're not sure how, I don't think.
Yeah, it's almost a mythical.
Saint Patrick drove all the bone worms out of Ireland.
such a long time ago that people start to believe it doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, it's almost ahistorical at this point, where this is something that hasn't been encountered in so long. People are like, this isn't a real thing. It's like if someone today was to be like, oh shit, it's a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a bad example because people would be like, oh shit, it's a unicorn, and be a good thing. Oh shit, it's a world-eating dragon. Um,
Like,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
research it,
I
but
understand. You got caught trying to go through the pass. Oh,
Based-
geez, you're oh, good,
based
you're
on what
finally
I've
awake.
seen and what I know of nature, this thing is probably just integrated into the ecosystem of this place. We would need magic that could affect, like, probably the majority of this entire area if we wish to get rid of them all.
Yeah, I think it might be more of just an ongoing thing. We gotta start mass manufacturing holy water so we can just send a couple batches out with any party that goes out. I think it'll just have to be something we manage.
invasive species.
Oh, I know. We just find a natural predator of bone worms, and then we introduce them to the ecosystem.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
The flesh bugs that eat the bone worms.
The blood
Ah.
Take over
see,
the flesh.
it's the secret is the blood. The strigs eat the bone worms, and the bone worms eat the
And the
corpses
toads
of
eat
the
the
strigs.
strigs.
Exactly. It's the circle of life.
And then I assume maybe the crocs eat the toads. I don't know.
The giant mushrooms eat the toads.
I really wish I didn't see Cameron constantly measuring out a distance that is disturbingly close to us.
I can make it even closer.
I have no reason to not continue further as Terrico. So
No, we're
Yeah,
gonna need
these-
to wrap it up soon. We're losing Jordan and my tummy's starting to hurt.
We could just call it here.
This seems like a pretty good natural stopping point.
At the proverbial threshold. Hey, back up, Terrico.
okay. I just wanted foreshadowing for next week. I wanted it to end on a
Be
cliffhanger.
at the literal threshold.
Well, good news. Next time you should be out.
Woo.
Oh. Well, while we're here,
I can't believe it was the fucking bracelets.
I was just waiting the whole time. I was like, man, Terrico needs to get out of this so that way it can purposefully walk past someone else with a bracelet, and then it makes sense for the characters to know. But until then, there's not a reason. Terrico's just been grappled.
Terrico's just being
Well, I mean,
hugs.
there were two of them, and pretty much from the very beginning, they started grappling Terrico and Yabo, and just kept doing that.
And Charity walked away, and Corum also just kind of was there, and they ignored him. They just never had a chance to leave.
We chalked it up to being busy with Yabo.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Saturday, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Tuesday, yes or no?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so.
Probably have a thing where I'm probably going to be working until 7:20 most days, so I can't
Okay.
realistically start until.
So maybe
7:40.
we just start planning for like
We could just-
7:45.
We could just start planning till 7:45. That's fine. Like I was scrolling through the history anyway. We normally get about 2 hours on a Saturday or on a Tuesday, regardless of starting late or on time. So that's fine. Okay. So we'll plan for next Tuesday. Sounds good.
Cool.
I'm going to click the stop button now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Fuck it up, buds.
You know,
This is for you.